Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode, the second episode of Chris's Collection. Today we will be playing Image Fight, which apparently came out in 1990. The story I have for this game, oh boy. Okay, I was very poor when I was younger. Really poor. My dad was in residency. He was studying to become a doctor, and he was in residency when he knocked up his married wife, who was me. That means that my parents weren't really... Look, to be nice, I was kind of an accident. Or a surprise, as most people would want to say. I was not planned because my family had absolutely no money to be able to feed or entertain or anything for a child. But you know what? I'll give it to my parents, man. They did it. They made that shit work really well for them. So you know, thank you, because I'm happy I'm alive. I like being alive. I'm glad I wasn't, you know, sucked out of a tube or something. Not that, well, whatever. I don't want to get political. But anyway, so being that we were poor, I didn't really get a whole lot of games. I got a game over already, didn't I? What the hell? I didn't get a whole lot of games, and my parents were able to somehow. Oh God, I'm telling this story horribly. Sorry. Basically, I fell in love with NES. I've told the story of how I got my NES on another series I do on this channel, Retrospectives Be Damned. I don't want to retell the whole thing, but basically, in a nutshell, my parents were somehow able to get me an NES despite being incredibly poor. And they got me 2 games for it. And they only got me 2 games because my dad wanted to get me Super Mario Brothers 2. And my mom was like, no, because around this time is when people were like, video games are going to make our kids fucking stupid. So my mom's like, no, we can get him that, but we're also going to get him an educational game, okay? So she got me Sesame Street. So for the longest time, that's all I played. All I played was Sesame Street and Super Mario Brothers, and we'll get to those games very soon. They're right around the corner. Fucking dead again. But finally, one day, my family were like, you know what, Chris? Why don't you get a game? You know, let's get him another one. It might have been Christmas or my birthday. I don't know. I want to say I got it at a mall. We were at a mall, and okay, you see, guys, remember when the NES came out, when that's how you got games, you wouldn't, like, you know, games weren't, like, you couldn't go to, like, GameSpot. It's so great now. You can go to, like, any fucking website and fucking learn all about, you know, what kind of a game is it, reviews, all this shit. You learn so much about games that you know all about the game by the time it comes out. You're like, oh man, I got this. I totally know about it. And in this case, you didn't back in the NES era, man. All you had was the box art, and if you look at the box art for this game, it's badass. It's this like guy that looks like RoboCop, and he's holding a fucking gun, and like it says Image Fight, and you're just like, holy shit, and it's badass. And so I was like, oh man, that one. So my parents bought it for me, and they were so happy. They're like, wow, even though we have no money, we were able to buy our son a game, and this is so great. And I went home. I was so excited. I'm like, oh my god, I have a new game. It's not just Mario and Sesame Street. I could do this. And I went home, and what the fuck? Really? And I played it, and guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've died a lot right now in telling you guys the story. I've died a lot. This game fucking sucks. I really... And look, to any Image Fight enthusiast, because I'm sure, you know, I'm going to put this as a searchable term on YouTube, and I'm sure there's going to be someone who loves this game. Dude, that is great. I'm happy you love it. I'm happy, you know, that you enjoy it, and I'm glad. And please, it's just my opinion. I'm a shitty gamer, but this game, I fucking hate it. I think it sucks. In my world, in Chris's world, this game fucking blows tremendous balls. But but like really badly, because blowing balls is actually quite a talent. You know, I don't admire it. I won't ever be in that position. But what I'm getting at, see, that's like the third fucking to be continued. And so no, that's how it was, man. It was like that. You would get games, and you'd think they look so fucking cool, and then you go home and you play it, and you would, you know, have this, and you're like, oh man, I don't really like this. And that was kind of the end of it. You know, they had your money already, or you know, you could go to a Blockbuster and rent it. You know, I don't know if you kids, I don't know who the hell is watching this video, but if you guys remember Blockbuster, I don't know if you experienced that. I don't know what year you're watching this in, but Blockbuster was, you know, video rental store, man. It was cool, and you could also rent games like Redbox if you would, and yeah. So if you did that, but I didn't do that. You know, my parents are just like, hey, we'll get you a game, and I'm like, oh my god. Because they never bought me games. So anyway, no, I did not like this game, and I probably went back to Sesame Street and Mario until they got me another game. Which who the hell knows when they got me another game? But yeah, that's pretty much my story, guys. I don't have anything else to add. I'll play. You know what? One more time. There, I'm dead. I'll do it one more time. Until I get it to be continued, and then we'll call it an episode. But yeah, so you could speed yourself up, see, by pressing those buttons, and oh, I'm going quicker. I think the enemies go quicker too, I'm not sure. Or you could slow yourself down. See, I'm dead. So like, it just doesn't work for me. I don't know, there's too much going on. It's like, you have to worry about your speed, and you have to worry about the enemies coming down. And by the way, I'm playing this on a Retron 5, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but like, is it showing up in the recording? It is. Look at it. It's like building the game as I play. Okay, I'm just gonna let this go out, guys. Alright guys, that's gonna be it. This is a short episode, man. I didn't think it was gonna be this short. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here, guys. But apologies on my voice. I don't know if it sounds in the recording. I'm still sick, but I really wanted to do these episodes back to back. We will be back with Chris's collection next month. This, I don't know what I'm going to do. This is a brand new series, so I have no idea if I'm going to make this a recurring thing. Like, this is definitely going to be once a month. Once I'm done playing my main game, which is Tales from the Borderlands, I don't know if I'm going to make this the main game. I'm not sure, but maybe I will. I don't know. The sky's the limit with this. Maybe I'll make this the main game for like 2 months or something. But anyway, we'll be back with Chris's collection next month, guys. Next week, we'll be back with Tales from the Borderlands, and we'll be back with an all-new Retrospectives Be Damned. Yeah, on the last Thursday of this month. So, guys, check that out. It's going to be really cool. Yeah, it's a cool episode. It's going to be part 2 of Star Wars 40th anniversary. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next month for Chris's Corner, next week for everything else. Take care guys, thanks for watching.